The Federation of Khasi, Jaintia and Garo people today met with Deputy Chief Minister Prastun Tinsong to urge upon the state to set up the State Command Control Backend System, for which fund of Rs 10.4 crore has been allotted under the Nirbhaya Fund. Speaking to press persons, FKJGP President Dundee Cliff Khongsit said that the project is unique as it can provide safety to women travelling in commercial vehicles.
So the Union Ministry through the Ministry of Road and Transport, they have asked all state governments should implement this this project, which means that there will be an installation of some sort of device, tracker device, in all the public transport, either commercial or public transport, and for commercial vehicles also. So once this device has been installed, there will be a some sort of a control rooms which they are going to monitor the moving of these vehicles. Because why? It is for the safety, especially for the women, or if there is any mishandedness by the driver. So any passenger who sit on that vehicles, they can press a button and the information will be given to the control room, and from the control room they will inform the police, so on and so forth. We have already seen that there are lots of IT students that are very well qualified within our state. So we ask the government, because why? The instruction or the guidelines given by the Union Ministry, they said that the state government can implement this project through the telecom company. So from the organization, we feel that the state government should take the opportunities by approaching or by giving the BSNL, who have already have their own setup here in our state.
Reacting sharply to statements made by BJP State President Ernest Mauri, Deputy Chief Minister Prastun Tinsong on Tuesday said that the government is ready to share information on how the state's finances are managed and asked Mauri to come to the Secretariat. The state BJP president yesterday questioned the state government on where the money for Focus scheme is coming from. He also said that foundation stones are being laid with no proper planning or resource mobilization
outside the house. But I would like to request the Honorable President State Unit, Meghalaya, please come here in this Secretariat. You'll get everything. How we got money for us, how we got money for creation of civil subdivision, how we got money for creation of divisions, how we got money for creation of Sinhadi block, so on and so forth. Because see, just asking in the air, it does not solve. It does not. You don't get anything. Because this allegation is purely political only. It's purely political. But if you really wanted to know exactly how we manage the finances of the state, how we manage, I think we can sit down, and especially they are part and parcel of the government. So we are ready to share everything.
NPP MLA from Nongstoin constituency, Macmillan Bursat, today said that he is in favor of a separate Khasi and Jaintia state.
This is a long demand of the people of Khasi and people of Garo. But my personal view, I agree with that. I want a separate state, Khasi, Jaintia state. Because I think we can say that because the Khasi and Jaintia, the custom and tradition is similarly the same. But the custom and tradition of other tribe is different with us. I think if we got our own state, I think we'll be far better for us.
On a query on who is his main opponent in the upcoming assembly polls, Bursat said that the fight for Nongstoin's seat will be between the NPP and the Congress. The legislator added that he is better prepared this election compared to the last, where he had only 2 months to prepare.
Our fight is within Congress, NPP and Congress, not other parties. In the last election, it's too short for me. I could not cover all the villages, but this time I think 15 times each village have gone. And I have met people personally, because at the same time, right from day one also, I was one of the eminent person of that area, because I was the leader of Nongstoin Championship. Most of the people is aware of me. Most of the people, they personally have some good relation with me. I think this coming election, my fight is, I'm not fighting with any party, but my fight is how to get the support of the people, and how to get the confidence of the people, and how to get the love of the people in my favor. Because for the last 4.5 years, now I've done so many things for my constituency. Because if we compare from the previous and this time, we have done a lot for the people.
The second Living Roots Festival 2022, organized by the Tourism Management Committee of the Dorbar Shnong Tirna Ilaka, commenced today at Madan Football Tirna in East Khasi Hills District. Meghalaya Assembly Speaker Met Balengdo attended the opening ceremony as the chief guest and Shela MLA Balajit Sunram as the guest of honor. In his address, informed that the second Living Roots Festival is being organized after a span of 3 years as the COVID-19 pandemic disrupted normalcy. He also said that the residents of Tirna should endeavor to keep their traditions alive.
Ladamanta, you get a Living Roots Bridge, Pia Ketno. Don't show me one part, what the guys that support. It's not to pay. I'm trying not to. Lada pia pen good no. Num don't show me. Nrai ka jingne jingsa jong kate ka Living Roots Bridge hado menta kawanra ya ki babon ki torres na kleng ka partai banwan ka. Kod persai nung aku yawan laisin mat sini, yawan yas. Iwan yai guys ni laisin taruh tang nanti selong sekiwi-kiwi jaka kadai ka dong ketan ke ba beritinat siang dengan dong ketan jumpi bat ni dei ban perkat ba dah ka jingdon jong tu jingki kawan ra ia ka jingye jan ka jingye long kowe bat ka jingye yawan kani kalau kowe ke badon kambha ya ka bangidi ben perkat kum ginong susno kai laka tena kala shim ya ka sinjam ke badai haka badai bag dari ketamasa bat pidang nei ben perlong ya kani la lele man kasnen so tenat bak SPBS su ka ai ka support financial support na ka bantawan perlong kum gini festival kai kum gini ki support naga banta penyedon banta tourism department ki wegi reu shimen bat kum ta ter MLA MDC kat ki badon ka banta ngiano alang ban penuan dur ya kata ka festival ka bocok ani gidung ki banta ki begidon ki temu naga banta ban pelong
Pai menta kan seher no kepenun. Oh, la pelai ngok ke lahir kepenun no tap tilang berok. Oh, ngai kri ima. Do isar
Shela MLA Balajit Sunram said that the objective behind the festival is not only to promote tourism in the region, but to ensure that tradition of the living roots is preserved for coming generations.
Ti habang idan mentah, yan mentah hang ne. Bagi celebrate ya kan festival. Nyuan ban ong epi. Bawat dum do jingkermen. Aba pitrei keno no kam. Ngatrai gitu gi pateng bamen shwa. Apor bagi than ni gini giding jri. Mde bagi than nakabanta ka jongki. Kithan nakabanta ka laway ki jongki. Ranging isdang menta kumlay lam kabat mende ibabres secretary. Nang isdang menta bantan ni gini giding jri. Lese kapateng jongi lese ngila banyan. Ne lese ngila bandum yo yan. Hendrai ki pateng hadien jongi. Kiyo panyad hak itu kelenti. Barga bakam kongsan habang idan kum kane. Ben promote ru ya ka tourism. Kabadai hak ini kithan jungi hakaniga ilaka terna. Bar kum juru kithan halai kenso hanongwar mau semok terter. Kini gidi ithan riwari jui hak bagi bro keleng satlak kepertai ki wan menjengok kai wan pet kai ya kajeng internet jong kijaka.
Opposition leader and AITC Parliamentary Party leader Dr. Mukul Sangma, speaking at a party event at Rongara Siju in South Garo Hills on Tuesday, accused the MDA government of making excuses and stating that there is no money. He questioned the government as to why district councils are unable to provide salaries. The former chief minister claimed that during his tenure, he was highly successful in fulfilling ample schemes that benefited the people.
다리 진짜 내셔널 하이웨이고 마이코 다카하 doktor nukuli government umat tungo sandi kaya sandi mana Japan International Cooperation Agency baksa agreement ko sai tha adal gani chikonga anchingni Meghalaya donggapa national highway 51 I can only Turauna aro Tura bypass aro Turauni daluna adal gani chikongani agreement between government of Meghalaya and Jaikan ke pakho nirengo tamamba Google ne khoge Ramani bimang ramba donga un baksana National Highway 62 ya Rama Jaikan ni kangkachi Japan International Cooperation Agency state government ni kangka chungda ni gaman central government ga kangka dongda ni aji roro khali roro takani gaman ai wa nangni Shilongoni tau kiuna Ramako. National Highway 126 ngepado 27B ngepado ye Ramara badia ai wa songdu na samni songdu ko dolong khaimena fulwari geta raja wala geta selsela geta baba dam geta ai wa angni constituency songsak geta rongjing geta nong stoi nona ne kilometer Chabrisa National Highway 127B.
CNRD Minister and Malayam MLA Hamlet Sandoling today laid the foundation stone for the construction of the Malayam Government Lower Primary School. He informed that an amount of Rs 44,79,000 has been sanctioned for the construction and added that construction work will begin soon. Exuding confidence, NPP National Vice President and Deputy Chief Minister Prastun Tinsong on Tuesday said that the NPP can form government on their own in 2023.
You see, very easy to say that. But for me, from NPP, we will not say that. We are going to form the government on our own. That is our preparation. Post 2023 election, we are going to form the government on our own.
He also stated that people of Meghalaya do not vote on party lines but on the personality of the leader.
People of Meghalaya, when they decide to vote for any candidates, it is done according to their own choice. It is done according to their relationship, their closeness with that particular candidate. So the question of party here is secondary. But primarily, I'm telling you, winning election in the state of Meghalaya, you have seen it. I've seen it. I think I've done also my research. I've seen it. People does not elect the candidate on the basis of the party line, but they elect on the basis of their personal line.
On Monday, AITC spokesperson Saket Gokhale had levelled several allegations regarding the functioning of the state government company Meghalaya H Limited and on the chairman and managing director, IAS officer Dr. Vijay Kumar. The same day, Dr. Vijay Kumar had issued a press communique clarifying the matter and said that the government is considering suing Gokhale. Yesterday, Deputy Chief Minister Prastun Tinsong briefed media persons to clarify on the allegations made by Gokhale, stating that the government no longer has patience. The Deputy Chief Minister said that the government will go ahead and file a defamation case against the TMC leader. Clarifying on the allegations, the Deputy Chief Minister had said that the government received funding of rupees 731 crores, not rupees 632 crores as stated by Gokhale, through the new development bank for implementing Meghalaya Ecotourism Infrastructure Development Project for 2022 to 2026. He informed that the Meghalayan Age Limited was set up as a special purpose vehicle for implementing the project. He also said that tenders for road projects and such were tendered by respective departments involved, the PWD, Tourism and Sports, and not by the Meghalayan Age Limited. He also informed that of the total fund, tender has been called and work allotted for projects worth rupees 230 crores, and the government is yet to start tendering process for the rest.
A clarification today relating to the allegation made by the so-called national spokesperson of TMC, Saket Gokhale, yesterday, where he ultimately posted his allegation in the social media, saying that the government of Meghalaya misusing the total amount of 632 crores sanctioned by the NDB in different projects which is supposed to be implemented by the government throughout the state. Relating to this allegation, let me just tell you one thing. This man, he keep alleging the functioning of the state government. This is not only the first time, but he keep doing this now and then, which ultimately I personally feel this man he becomes like a psycho type. Because see, the allegation should be substantiated with a document, but this man, it seems, he just know from here and then, and ultimately put it to public domain and just bring out the allegation in the form of statement, which is totally wrong. And we have no more patience. From our side, we have no more patience. Let me just tell you about the this project, externally aided project funded by the NDB. This project, in fact, let me tell you, this project, which is known as Meghalaya Ecotourism Infrastructure Development Project, MEIDP, we got sanctioned for rupees of 731 crores, not like he said only 632 crores. We got sanctioned 731 crores for implementing in different places throughout the state, right from 2022 till 2026. That we have done nothing, and this is only the project which is being implemented just for the sake of election, which is again totally wrong. And he said that the irregularities are there as far as tendering process is concerned, which is again totally wrong. The project which is allotted to PWD, we call the tender, not this company who call the tender, we call the tender. In the case of tourism department will call the tender, and then even in the case of sports department will call the tender. So out of 731 crores, the tender which has been already called and which has been also allotted is only 230 crores. 230 crores work allotted, and others to reach that 731 crores is in the pipeline, where we need to again go for tendering process depending upon the projects under which department it falls. Okay, but right now, as I said to you, we have only these three departments who are implementing this project funded by the NDB. Therefore, let me just tell you, let me clarify, the allegation made by so-called General Secretary of TMC is baseless, wrong, And not only that, as I already mentioned to you, now we have no more patients, and now by tomorrow we are going to file a defamation case against this man. And unfortunately, I should say, I think today or last night he said, I think he was picked up even by the Gujarat police, because the allegation he made against the Honorable Prime Minister, I think you know better. I think you get all those feedback. So you understand the credentials of this so-called spokesperson, national spokesperson of the games. So I would like to clarify that from the government side we have nothing. He said even accounts auditing is not done, but that is not true again. Everything has been done. I remember the same man who alleged against the implementation of smart city. That also, I think you remember, I clarified everything. And 31 crores for implementing in different places throughout the state, right from 2022 till 2026. Okay, this project is being implemented from 2022 till 2026. That was the agreement signed between the government of Meghalaya and the government of India and the NDP. Okay, it's very clear, black and white. Then to implement this project, what we have done is, as per the guidelines of the NDP guidelines, we have to have a special purpose vehicle like SPV type, where it is known as Meghalaya H Limited. Under the Companies Act, we registered it. And these projects, let me tell you, are involved by 3 departments, line department. 1, PWD, 2, tourism department, and number 3, sports department, which is being implemented by the Sports Council of Meghalaya. So 3 departments are involved to this. And this company is supposed to only, this company which was constituted, which was formed, their duty is only to call a tender, to bring out all the guidelines, and after regularizing all the paperwork, all those identified projects will come to PWD. It will go to tourism, wherever the case may be, and it will also go to the sports department. And implementing agency is also done by the concerned department. So as of today, these are the only 3 departments where we are entrusted to these 3 departments. Few projects which is under the tourism department. We have few projects: landscaping, building tourism amenities at Wards Lake. And then we have this infrastructure and tourism facilities at the Crinoline complex. And then we have this revamping of the convention center at the Orchid Lake Resort. And then we have operation of tourism amenities at the Umyam Water Sports Complex. And we have redeveloping the viewing area at the Nok Kalikai waterfall. We have infrastructure at the Chibagre village ground, Wangkala festival venue. And then we have developing heritage village and landscaping at Mauplang and David Scott Trail, integrated hospitality and convention center at Tura. But out of these numbers of items I read out, the tendering process which was already completed is only only 4. The tendering process has been completed. Some of them work order has been issued, and some of them work order will be issued very soon. Out of 9, it's only 4 which the tendering process has been completed. And then next this is also in the tourism department. Development of hospitality complex and heritage village at Sora, the heritage village at Sora, again tender not called. Redevelopment of Orchid Lake hospitality complex, again this is Ribhoi, tender not called. Again hospitality and tourism complex at Nong Mahir, this is also tender not called. Hospital tourism, the hospitality and tourism complex at Thatlaskin, this is also tender not called, not yet called. Then tourism and hospital complex at Nong Khnum River Island at Nong Khnum, this is also tender not called. Then Pelka Falls and Wow Wari, this is also not yet called. And infrastructure at Maulendep, that Maulendep village, that also tender not called. These are in the pipeline.